Wah, wah. Oh no, not the double. I should have tested my audio beforehand, but whatever. Should be okay now. What? Wait, let me double check on the stream and see if I'm tripling. Please, work. Whoa. Mamma mia. Ba. Okay. I'm great, okay. No triple audio is just on my end, which I don't mind personally. Like, I like having an echo because I can tell when my mic cuts out. And if it cuts out, I can just repeat myself. Shit. Sorry, I just realized. Oh, fuck. I broke my necklace. Again! Fuck. It always happens when I'm wearing a turtleneck. I always end up breaking my necklace. Fuck. It's like made out of silver. It's not cheap shit. I had to get it, like, fixed again. Fuck. Anyways. So, where's the load? Firewood? Okay. This is afterwards, right? So, wait, let me double check. Okay, yeah. This is afterwards. So, they committed the segs. Plot-wise, all you really need to know is that Rey's a virgin. What else? Oh yeah, they're gonna have segs every day. And Toa's not gonna see other people, apparently, so... That's all you need to know! It's over. They played this, like, really dramatic music. Okay. Yeah, I'll start off from here. Sun had already risen, so we hopped in the shower together and got 2 good hours of sleep. I would say 5 would be recommended. It wasn't much, but I slept like a log, with no dreams plaguing me. For me, this was pretty uncommon. Seriously, I couldn't remember the last time I'd slept this good. Maybe it's my mic. When I woke up, Ray was no longer lying next to me. After using up all my strength in the fistfights and the segs, my body felt like lead, and it took a few minutes before I could sit upright. As I stared down at my feet, head empty, I realized that something smelled good. Ray was probably cooking something. I slowly rose to my feet and left the bedroom. On the other side of the living room, I could see him with his back turned, bustling around in the kitchen. His smoke was a bright yellow-orange, swaying gently. Oh, you could tell he's happy. The curtains were open, and pale light steamed in through the windows, blinding me. Ray was frying something up in a skillet. He heard the door and looked over his shoulder. Oh wait, I just remembered something. There's this new character. Is he in here? The lawyer. Oh, he's not here. damn. Ray was frying something up in a skillet. He heard the door and looked over his shoulder.
あ、とわ、おはよう。もうすぐご飯できるけど、タクからもらったシュークリーム食べてて。
Oh, Toa, morning. Breakfast is almost ready, but you can eat Taco's cream puffs while you wait. I looked at the dining table and noticed the cream puffs sitting on a plate.
お前のは
Aren't you going to have some?
さっき食べちゃった。
Already did. He answered in a chipper voice. I walked over to the table, pulled out a chair, and sat down. The clock on the edge of the kitchen counter indicated 9 a.m. I should have slept in longer. It had been a long time since I woke up refreshed this early in the morning. I wasn't especially hungry, but I took one of the cream puffs and bit into it. The custard filling oozed out all over my fingers and onto the plate.
はい、お待たせって。
Here you are. Sorry for the... Wait. He walked over carrying a plate of food, but as soon as he saw me, his jaw dropped.
ちょっと、何やってんの？
Hello? What are you doing?
何って言われた通りに
This is literally what you told me to do. As he set a plate of steaming hot French toast in front of me, he blushed and averted his eyes.
朝から甘い匂いさせないでよ。落ち着かなくなるから。
Yeah, but don't eat all swagsy like that. You're distracting me.
だったか
Do I make you hard?
もう。
Shut up! Blushing beet red, he glared back at me, then stalked off to the kitchen. As I slowly worked on my cream puff, he brought more plates out to the table. Soon as the table was decorated with salad, sausages, fruit, and yogurt.
量が多くないか
Isn't this a little much? I muttered to myself as I looked at all the food.
せっかくだからと思って。今日は特別な日だし。いろんな意味で。
Just thought I'd commemorate the occasion. Today's a special day. After all, in more ways than one. Smiling shyly, he set down 2 forks, 2 spoons, and 2 knives.
トワとのこともあるけど、もしかしたらこれが最後になるかもしれないから。
Not just me and you, but this might be my last time, you know.
だから食べきれなかったら残して。私、俺が料理を好きな理由ってみんなが喜んでくれるからっていうのもあって。
So if you can't eat it all, it's totally, it's cool. Part of the reason I love to cook is because it makes people happy.
美味しいものを食べて喜ぶのって男女関係ないでしょ。とは違うかもしれないけど、美味しいふりだけでもしてくれると嬉しいかも。
Everybody loves food regardless of what's between their legs, right? Well, maybe not you, but I'd appreciate it whenever you pretend to enjoy it. With a smile, he went back to the kitchen and poured 2 glasses of orange juice.
食べよっか。
Let's dig in. He sat down at the table and pressed his hands together. This might be my last time. In other words, he might lose his money match. I picked up my fork and knife. I cut a bite of the French toast and put it in my mouth.
どう？美味しい？
Oh, is it? Good.
あ
Yeah. I chewed and swallowed before answering.
嘘でも嬉しい。ありがとう。
Glad to hear it, even if you're just being nice. Thanks. He beamed from ear to ear.
嘘じゃない
I'm not lying.
え？
What? He fell still and looked up from his plate.
今も前もだ。お前の料理でまずいと思ったことなんてない。
I've never once thought your food was gross, including now. It was the honest truth of how I felt. Furthermore, this French toast was easily one of the best things he's ever made for me. And since I normally didn't care about food at all, a normal person would probably find it completely divine. His face crumpled like he was on the verge of tears, but he swallowed it all back and smiled.
ありがとう。
Thank you. After that, we chatted aimlessly for a while. Normally, I would have stopped eating after a few bites, but today I ate a decent amount. During a lull in conversation, Ray paused and looked up at me.
あのね、とは
Hey, Toa?
マネーマッチ絶対に勝つから。だから見てて、最後まで。
I promised you I'm gonna win my money match, so I want you to watch the whole thing. Spoke with a firm intent, I nodded quietly. Then he let out a sigh of relief, gazed back at me and smiled.
無事に戻ってくることができたら絵を描いてね。あとまたエッチしようね。
Make it back alive. I want you to paint me. And I want to have sex again. His tone was bashful, but the words still carried a weight to them. I set my knife and fork down, looked back at him, and nodded once more.
Ah.
Nodded. "10 a.m. I stood at the clinic side entrance. Then I pulled my phone out of my coat pocket and called Sakaki.
どうしたとは
What is it, Toa?
今日もレイの試合があるんだよな。
Ray has another match tonight, right?
誰から聞いた
Where did you hear this?
本人だよ。
We got from him.
本人が見に来いって言ってきたのかそりゃいいな
I see. So he wants you to come see him fight. Very nice.
観戦したい。
I want to spectate.
ああ構わん今日は23時からだな22時に事務所に来い
Sure, I don't mind. Tonight's match is at 11 p.m. Come into the office at 10.
わかった。
Got it.
じゃあな
See you then. The call ended and I stuffed my phone back into my pocket. Then I unlocked the door and walked in. When I arrived back at my apartment, I pulled off my coat and sat on the sofa. Normally, I would have turned the TV on, but I didn't bother. Instead, I leaned back against the sofa and looked up at the ceiling. After a while, I heard the elevator doors open, and someone walked out.
とは戻ってきてるのか
Papa's like, he's been out all night. My son. Toa, you're back. Papa. I heard Taku's voice, and then the door opened. He walked in, dressed in his white lab coat. Then he fixed me with a conflicted look.
例にはあったか
Did you go see Ray?
あ
Yeah.
様子はどうだった？
How was he?
あタク
I sat up straight and looked up at him.
今夜レイの試合がある。
Ray's got another match tonight.
もし負けたら
If he loses,
戦う前から負けた時のことを考えるのか？
you're worried about him losing before the match even starts?
考えるだろう。負けたらレイは
Of course I am. If he loses, he'll...
レイは今命を懸けることでずっと憎んできた父親といつの間にかその言いなりになっていた自分と戦おうとしてる。
Right now, Ray's putting his life on the line to fight back against his shitty dad. Old Ray, who always enabled him,
それを止める権利は誰にもない。
and has the right to stop him. Able to vent his frustration, he fell silent.
俺は試合を見に行く。今夜23時からだ。来るなら連絡しろ。
Going to watch his match? It starts at 11 p.m. tonight. If you want to come, hit me up. He stared at the floor in silence for a long moment.
今は答えられない。
I don't have an answer for you right now. Yeah. Cute guys. Yeah. Hello. This is a really... I think we're almost at the end, TBH, of this route. I think I'm gonna end it today. Muttering, he left the room. After that, I killed time by doing art in my room until it was time to meet up with Sakaki. I was just doodling rather than painting, but I filled the entire sketch pad. By the time I ran out of room, it was still just 5 p.m, so I flopped down on the sofa and idled time away, drinking and smoking. I didn't feel like going anywhere, so I wasted my time staring at the kaleidoscope images flying by on the TV screen. If I were him, I would have taken a nap, because 2 hours is not enough sleep. TBH. It is what it is. Just before 10 p.m. rolled around, I left the building through the side entrance and headed to the Takasato office. When I arrived, I found a black car idling outside. The driver spotted me, rolled down his window, and informed me that Sakaki was already at the venue. In other words, I was on my own, so I hopped in the car. Outside the window, the scenery rolled past in a blur. Yep, that happens when you're in a car. Yep. About 20 minutes later, we arrived at the hotel and parked in the underground parking lot. When I got out, I noticed someone standing in front of the elevator.
Yo.
Hey there! Sakaki pulled his hand out of his pant pocket and waved at me with a smile.
待ってたぞ。試合が始まるまで少し話さねえか。
I was just waiting for you. Let's have a little chat while we wait for the show to start.
こっちも話がある。
need to talk to you too.
なんだ言ってみろ。
Do you? Let's hear it. When I approached, he pressed the elevator call button.
タクが試合を見に来るかもしれない。その時は通してくれ。
Might want to come spectate. If he does, will you let him in?
ああ、村瀬の先生か。まあいいだろう。友人が命を懸ける生き様ってやつを一度は見ておかねえとな。
Oh, Dr. Mercy. Sure, why not? Makes sense that he would want to watch, in case the fight goes south. He nodded pensively as he watched the elevator's progress on the screen. Then the doors opened and we walked in.
最近がな、
With how things are going, Toa. The elevator quietly began to move.
マネーマッチに出たがる人間がすっかりいなくなっちまったな。
We're running out of people who want to compete in money matches.
まあ当然といえば当然なんだが誰だって死にたがねえからな。
Then again, I suppose it's no mystery. Nobody wants to die, right?
で少し前によ、出場予定だったやつが急に自殺しちまって穴が開いたんだ。
See, a while ago, one of our competitors committed suicide and left a gap in our schedule.
その試合はもう公表してたもんで、最悪試合を中止にしなきゃならなくてよ。
And since we already announced the fight was happening, worst case scenario, we'd have to cancel it.
その時だ、泉の情報が入ってきたな。最初は父親を試合に出すつもりだったが、
But that was when I heard about Izumi Sr. At first I was planning to make him fight instead. But
よくよく調べてみたら、デスマッチ好きの息子がいるってことが分かったんだ。
when I looked into it a little more, it turned out he had a son who liked to fight in death matches.
しかも強いことで名が知れてるって話じゃねえか。マネーマッチの選手としては申し分ないだろう。
Not only that, but he was known for being good at it. Perfectly qualified to fight in a money match. At the first floor, the elevator slowed to a stop and the doors opened. Sakaki walked out and I followed after him. Compared to floor B1 with its dreary passageway, floor 1 was entirely different. No one would ever think this place led to a deadly cage match. He walked towards the casino area, then stopped and looked over his shoulder at me.
お前、泉を助けたいか？
Do you want to help Izumi?
どういう意味だ？
What's that supposed to mean? I scrutinized him cautiously. Slowly but surely, he turned to face me.
ちょっとした提案なんだが、カジノで少し遊ばねえか？
I have an idea. Why don't we play around in the casino?
今からか？
Right now?
ああ、せっかく来たんだしよ。シンプルに遊べるポーカーなんてどうだ？
I really hope they don't make me play poker. Actually, I'm pretty good at it, but... Yes, might as well. Since you're here, right, we could play something simple. How about poker?
純粋に俺とお前との勝負で、お前が勝ったら金を払う。そうだな。
No one else? Just you and me? And if you win, there'll be a cash prize. How about...
3億出そうか。
300 million. He fixed me with a provocative smirk. 300 million, an amount equal to Ray's debt.
お前が俺に勝ったら、今日の試合でもし泉が負けたとしても、借金をチャラにしてやる。 敗者の処分は試合が終わった後だからな。
If you win, I'll cancel Izumi's debt, whether he wins or loses. You won't have to worry about that. What usually happens to the losers off stage.
ただし、俺が勝った場合は一つだけ言うことを聞いてもらおうか。
Are you into this grandpa? Well, he's not grandpa, he's like uncle age. This guy's like kind of like an uncle to the main character, I would say. Like a substitute dad in a way. Like, was there for him a lot as a kid. His parents were kind of like, didn't do shit. But if I win, then you have to follow one order from me.
内容は
What order?
勝ったら教えてやるよ。何、大したことじゃない。それに、お前が勝てば知る必要もなくなる。どうだ？
You'll find out if I win. Relax, it's nothing big. Besides, if you win, then it won't matter. So how about it, you win? I'm a person with simple taste. Well, you're gonna like the next route. The next route is like with the doctor, and he looks kind of similar to him. I nodded without hesitation. Yeah.
よし、それじゃ行こうか。
Good, well then, let's get going. Pleased, he turned and headed off with a smile. Though personally, when it comes to my preferences, I prefer characters more like Rei, which seem a bit less gender conforming and kind of like above like 22 but not above like 33, you know, around that range. I don't know, when they look all wrinkly I'm just like, oh, prune. Yeah, oh, but I'm looking forward to the doctor route because it's gonna have a lot of medical stuff and I really love that sort of stuff. So yeah, and also there's some interesting characters that pop up in his route, so I'm really excited. I'll probably start Taku's route next week, TBH. Start it at least. I don't know how much I'll stream it. I just had a lot of time this week to stream Slow Damage, so I kind of want to finish this week. Like Ray's route, that is. Anyway. The customers threw their money around, expressions shifting between hope and despair. Sakaki walked to an empty poker table and sat down. The dealer greeted us from the other side of the table. I sat down next to Sakaki. He pulled some casino chips out of his pocket and divided them between us. Can I beat Sakaki? Oh fuck. Oh, maybe they might actually make me play. That'll be actually pretty sick. Just like quick save. Yeah. Ooh, I love this song.
単純なやつがいいだろう。ルールは5カード、ドロー、ハウスルール付きだ。
Sakaki, you're gonna get your ass beat. I used to play like Mario Poker all the time when I was like 13. You're going fucking down. It was like over 10 years ago, but bro. Yeah, I'm so excited for the next routes, but admittedly, I think Ray's route is still gonna be my favorite. I think when I finish all of it, I'm gonna replay Ray's because, I don't know, Ray's just my favorite character. And Toa. But Toa's in every fucking route, so... I might start to like talk... Like, I'll probably like the other characters. I don't know too much about them, to be honest. I just saw Ray's design and like concept, and I was like, yes! Slay. We'll keep it simple and play 5-card draw with house rules.
手持ちのチップは30枚。レイズ、ベッドの上限は5枚で、1ベッドにつきレイズは1回まで。参加料は1枚だ。
We each start with 30 chips. The max for a raise or a bet is 5. You can only raise once per bet. And today is 1 chip. The key to winning at poker? Getting under your opponent's skin, trying to fluster him. Oh no, maybe Toa just get good at the game, bro.
分かった
Got it.
進行はうちのディーラーに任せるが問題ないな。
Yeah, based on this, they're actually gonna make me play poker, huh? Shit. The dealer will be our staff. You alright with that?
ああ
Yeah. I had already agreed to the terms of his little game, so I wasn't about to accuse him of foul play on this stage. Regardless of any unfair advantages he may have had, I was going to beat him anyway. The dealer took 10 cards from the pile and in the center of the table, 5 for me and 5 for Sakaki, face down. Then we both put our ante of 1 chip.
それじゃあ始まるか。お前のベッドからでいいぜ。
Alright then, let's get started. You can bet first.
ベッド1枚
I bet 1 chip. At this, he smirked.
最初は様子見か。まあ常識だな。俺はコールだ。
Playing it safe for the first round? Perfectly reasonable. I call your bet. Next, the draw phase. Sakaki discarded 3 of his cards. Then his smoke darkened slightly. I suspected he might have gotten some good cards.
しかしお前は本当に表情が変わんねえな。この後はどうするんだ？
I must say, you've got a good poker face. What's your move now? Gonna fold?
1枚だ
1 chip? What, are they not gonna let me play? What the fuck?
まあ初戦だしな。挨拶代わりに1枚レイズといこうか。
Well, it is only the first round. As a friendly gesture, I'll raise your bet by 1 chip. Sakaki put 2 more chips in the pot, then he looked at me probably.
コール
I call it. Likewise, I added another chip for a total of 8 in the pot. Next, it was time to reveal our hands. 3? And then jack shit. Oh my god. Oh wait, there was a pair in there? Oh shit, I didn't see it. Sakaki had 3 of a kind and I had 1 pair. My loss. But instead of looking at his cards, I looked at his smoke.
ああ、これは悪いな。だが、幸先のいいスタートだ。
Let me bet, please, please, please. I love this shit. Well now, sorry about that, but it looks like I'm off to a good start. Now Sakaki was up to 34 chips and I was down to 26. Yeah, right? Like, I didn't think Toa was that smart, but he did. He could be pretty smart. But yeah, I think counting cards is illegal. The next round started and we put in our antes.
ベッド1枚。
I bet 1 chip.
コール
I call it. Wait, TBH, I've never like played poker with other people. I've only played it in video games like solo. Because I have no friends. During the draw phase, Sasaki's smoke darkened even more. He must have gotten a really good hand. He shot me a probing look, but I focused on my own cards.
それじゃあ3枚ベッドだ。どうする？トワ先生。
A lot of things are only illegal if you get caught, if you know what I mean. Alright then, I'll bet 3 chips. What about you, Toa-sensei?
逃げてばっかりったのもな。男のキレはこういう時に出るもんだ。だろう。
Can't back down from every challenge, now can you? A real man takes the risk, am I right? I should act like I'm worried. Wait a minute. Yeah, the MC is kind of an empath, but not. He's really dumb inside. He's just really good at reading people. I would say it's that rather than saying he has empathy. He has like very little empathy, just very good at manipulating and reading people, I would say. I'm not sure if I would call him a psychopath though, because I feel like he has emotions, he's just very numb. Yeah.
ネガティブにちょっと黙っててくれ。
Be quiet for a sec. I ignored his prodding and kept staring at my cards.
おいおい、男なら勝負に出ようぜ。
Come on, be a man and bet me. Did I
コールだ。
I call your bet.
お、いいね。勝負だ。
Oh, there we go. You're wrong. Then the cards were revealed. He had a flush and I had two pairs. I had lost again. Holy shit.
悪いな。
Haha, sorry. He grinned in amusement. Oh, fuck.
今日はバカ好きだ。ちなみに八百長なんざしてねえからな。まだまだ勝負の途中だ。落ち込むなよとは。
Today must be my lucky day. And for the record, no, the dealer's not in on it. But we're nowhere near finished, so don't let it get you down, Toa. Should act like I'm stressed out. Okay, if you're quiet, you'll seem more stressed out. See? Yeah, he's playing him. I let out a frustrated sigh. See, he's like playing him like a fiddle. Sakaki was up 39 chips and I had 21. Now it was time for the third round.
5枚ベット。
I bet 5 chips. He looked at me in surprise.
5枚？そんなにいい手が入ったんだ。
5? You must have some really good cards.
さあな。
No comment. He gazed at me conflicted. Probably desperate to get a read on me.
こいつは怖いな。ほら降りる。
Well, that's dicey. I fold. I should convince him it's the smartest move,
ネガティブ。
I suppose.
慎重だな。迂闊なことはしないか。
Smart. I bet no one ever pulls the wool over your eyes.
当然だろ。できる男ってのは肝心要の判断はしくじらねえんだよ。
Of course not. A competent man always makes the right call. Because he folded, he lost his ante, putting him at 38 chips and me at 22. During the 4th round, he started with 1 chip.
とりあえずベッド1枚だ。
For now, I'll bet 1 chip.
レイズ5枚。
I raise your bet to 5.
また5枚か？どういうことだ？
5 chips again? What's the story? His expression was tinged with a hint of panic, and his smoke swayed restlessly. I should charge in like a wrecking ball.
ポジティブに。
I just do what it tells me. Gonna run away again?
調子に乗るなよ。ほら降りる。
Don't get cocky. I fooled. Yeah, he's just emotionally manipulating him at this point. I'm like, I don't even think Toa has good cards. He's just reading him really well, I think. Now that Sakaki had folded a second time, his chips were down to 36 and mine were at 24. During the 5th round, I noticed him sneaking glances at me. Yeah, press him. No, I honestly just read what it tells me to do because I'm worried something will happen if I mess up, TBH. During the 5th round, I noticed him sneaking glances at me. With a perfectly blank face, I put 5 chips down. Yeah, Toa would be really hard to play poker against because he has like no expression. It's very hard to read him. And like when he shows emotion, it's like purposeful. He doesn't do it like he doesn't show his expressions like let it out. It's very manipulative.
Bet 5枚
I bet 5 chips. Instantly, his face twisted in fury.
てめえ、まさかブラフじゃねえだろうな。
Damn it, asshole. Are you bluffing again? Yeah. Always. I should act confident.
ポジティ
Teasing
ブ
them.
コールしないのか。逃げたばっかりってのもな。
Gonna call it? Can't back down from every challenge, you know. I echoed his own words back at him, and he clicked his tongue.
コール5枚。
I call your 5-chip bet. Oh shit. Toa voice. I call your 5-chip bet. We moved to the draw phase, and Sakaki's wavering smoke darkened. I looked at him blankly.
5枚ベッ
I bet 5 more.
ト。なんだと。
What? Yeah, Toa's totally bluffing. You can feel it. Yeah. Gritting his teeth, he glared at me. After a moment of contemplation, he sighed and leaned back against his chair.
まあここは花を持たせてやるよ。ほら降りる。
My god, he's just like playing him like a fiddle. Holy shit. Fine, I'll let you win this time. I fold. Chuckling, I purposely showed him my cards. Give him the old razzle-dazzle. Bro, why did you have to show up? You shouldn't do that, bro. Absolutely nothing of value. With a malicious grin, he leaned forward and glared at me.
この野郎、いい度胸してんじゃねえか。
You think you're real cute, don't you, punk? His smoke swelled and thrashed like it was about to attack me. I made a show of smirking at him, then leaned back against my chair. Finished with a little sarcasm. Which one would it be?
ポジティブに。こういう手も使わないとな。
Gotta play the hand you're dealt, right? 6th round. Both of us were back at 30 chips, the amount we started with. It's time to turn the tables. He glared at me.
ベット5枚。どうだ。
I bet 5 chips. How about that?
あんまり舐めてんじゃねえぞ。
I'm warning you, don't fuck with me.
レイズ5枚。
I raise you by 5. As I spoke, I smirked defiantly.
今度は降りねえ。コールだ。
You little bastard. I'm not folding this time. I call it. There are now 22 chips in the pot heading into the draw phase. Sakaki discarded 1 card.
降りないのか？
Gonna fold? His brow furrowed deeply.
つつましく生きるのも賢明な判断だ。
It's smart to try to live within your own means.
やけに煽るな。何か意味でもあるのか？
You're really trying to get under my skin. What's that about?
別に。
Oh, nothing.
クソくらいだ。ベッド5枚。
Eat shit. I bet 5 chips. Now the pot was up to 27 chips.
残り19枚ならまだ巻き戻せる。降りても構わんぞ。
With 19 chips, you can still turn this around. Why not fold this time? I'm not going to call it.
ああ。
Interesting. Can you? Or will you?
コールはしない。
I'm not going to call it.
それでいい。コインはいただく。
That's fine. I'll take the chips.
レイズ5枚だ。
I'm going to raise it by 5. The chair clattered as he leapt to his feet. His smoke contorted so viciously, I could practically hear it screaming.
降りるか？
Wanna fold?
せやざく立ち狂った野郎だ。吠え面かくなよ。コールだ。
You're out of your ever-loving mind. Don't come crying to me when you lose. I call it. Confidently, he flipped his card over to reveal. Raise! Do it. A straight. Oh, yeah, because he's straight.
ストレート。どうだ？
A straight! How's that? I flipped over my cards very matter-of-factly, then looked up at him.
フラッシュだ。
Flush. I don't remember which is higher, actually. Oh, it is higher. He stared at me in shock.
妙に煽ってくるから豚なんじゃねえかと思ったんだが、余裕だったのか。
God.
本当に読めねえな、おめえは。へえ。
Yay! You kept hassling me, so I figured you were bluffing, but you actually had the damn cards. You're a real enigma, you know that? He let out a heavy sigh.
いや、あんたは慎重だから挑発しても簡単には乗ってこないと思ってた。
You're a cautious guy. I figured you wouldn't take the bait too easily.
だから3ラウンド目にあんたが降りて、その後にいい手が回ってきた時は少し安心した。
Kiai got a good hand right after you folded 3 times in a row.
ってことは、お前も最後の最後にかけてたってわけか。
Yes, I won. Nice. O'Shea should have actually saved. Like, before the match. I did a quick save. Shit. Because, like, I want to see what happens. Like, tomorrow I'm gonna, like, get all the bad ends and stuff. I want to see what happens if I lose. Because there's definitely a possibility that I could lose, I suppose. So you're playing the long game, is that it?
もちろん。
Yeah, of course. He stared at me stunned, then his gaze shifted away. He chuckled and shook his head.
やれやれ。いつもならこんな荒っぽいかけ方はしないんだがな。お前が食えないのは知ってたからよ。必要以上に慎重になりすぎちまった。
Good grief. Normally I'd never get so reckless, but I knew you were a troublemaker, so I got a little too cautious.
そこを逆手に取られて見事に煽りに乗せられちまったってわけだ。さすがはあの人の息子だな。
Meanwhile, you use that to your advantage to frazzle me. Considering who raised you, I should have expected as much.
残り9枚じゃ負けたも同然だ。持ってけ。
Not much I can do with 9 chips left. Just take them. He tossed his chips in my direction.
お前の勝ちだとは。約束した通り、金は用意する。
Nice. You win, Toa. As promised, I'll get you your money. I nodded and started to rise from my seat, but Sakaki raised a hand to stop me.
泉は地下2階の控え室にいるが、会いに行くか。
Oh, I should have saved. I feel like I'll get like different endings depending if I lose or win, right? Oh my god, I screwed up. Yeah, I won. First try. That was pretty easy though. They pretty much tell you what to do at the bottom, like frazzle him, like blah blah blah. Izumi is in the waiting room on Flea B2. Wanna go see him?
いや、いい。
No, that's fine. I didn't want to break Ray's focus right now before his big match. I rose to my feet and started to head for the elevator, but stopped.
どうした？
What is it? Sakaki looked at me suspiciously.
レイの父親はこのホテルで働いてるんだよな。
Ray's dad works here, right?
ああ、そうだ。
Yes, that's right.
場所が知りたい。
Where is he?
場所？会いたいのか？なんだ、罵倒でもするつもりか？
What, you want to see him? For a verbal beatdown or something?
ま、そんなところだ。
Yeah, something like that. At this he smiled. No, at this he smirked dryly.
借金がチャラになったってことは伝えるのか？
Are you gonna tell him the debt's been paid?
伝える必要がない。
No need.
そうか。そうだろうな。でだ。従業員の居場所なんぞいちいち把握してなくてな。呼び出してやるから待ってろよ。
I see. No, I suppose there isn't. Well, I don't monitor the precise location of every employee, so I'll need to ask for him. Wait there. He pulled out his phone and placed a call.
下のやつがここに来る。泉を呼び出した部屋に連れてくからよ。俺は先に会場へ行ってるからな。
I've got one of my men on the way. He'll take you to the room where Izumi's waiting. Now, I'm off to the arena. He tucked his phone into his pocket, then with a wave he walked off. Nice. I want to know what favor he wanted Toa to do though. I'll find out tomorrow, I suppose. I'm backtracking tomorrow. After that, a man in a suit arrived and escorted me into the elevator to B2. Then we walked down the same uncorrated hallway Sakaki had brought me to last time. The man in the suit directed me to a side door, then left. Inside was a small lounge. A man was sitting on the sofa. As he hunched nervously into himself, I recognized him from behind. When I walked up to the sofa, he whipped his head around to look at me.
あなたは
It's you.
he realized it was me, Ray's father immediately relaxed.
例の友達の、家に帰ろうとしてたんですけど、急に呼ばれたから驚いちゃって。あなた何か知ってます？
You're Ray's friend. I was just on my way home, but then they asked me to wait here, so I was confused. Do you know what's going on?
He smiled thinly. This bootlicking personality of his was probably ingrained in him over time.
これから何があるか知ってるか？
Do you know what's happening tonight?
これから？ああ、そう。いきなり連れてこられて、何がなんだか。
Tonight? No, I'm actually not sure why I was brought here.
レイの試合がある。
Ray's match is about to start.
試合？
Match?
Just then, he seemed to remember.
ああ、マネーマッチか。レイが出場するってことですよね。
You mean the money matches? Yes, I was told Ray's competing.
見に行かないのか？
And you're not going to go watch? At this, his eyes widened.
見に行く？私がですか？いやいや、私格闘技とかそういうものには一切興味がなくて。
Me? Go watch him? No, I don't know that much about martial arts stuff.
マネーマッチの参加も最終的にはレイが自分で決めたことですから、私ができることなんて何もな。
Oh, he's sick. Like, it's either he finds these matches or Ray's father does, like, human trafficking of children. I think fighting in matches is a better option, TBH.
It wasn't me who made him fight. He decided for himself. So there's nothing I can.
Before he could finish the sentence, I punched him in the face as hard as I could.
いきなり何するんですか？
My mic won't pick up.
What? What was that for?
It knocked him flat on the ass. Clutching his cheek, he protested up at me from the floor. No, protested up at me from the floor. I looked down at him coldly, then grabbed him by the collar and hauled him up.
ちょっとやめてくださいよ。
Stop that, please.
いいから来い。
Just come with me. And so, I dragged him out into the passageway by the collar. I opened the double doors at the end of the hall. We were engulfed in dense human air. The domed seats were almost completely filled. Sakaki was sitting on the VIP sofa. As soon as he laid eyes on us, he squinted dubiously.
なんだ、連れてきたのか。
You brought him with you? Ray's father took one look at Sakaki and stiffened. If I wasn't holding on to him, he probably would have bolted on the spot.
息子の試合を見たことがないらしい。
Apparently, he hasn't seen his own son fight before.
なるほどな。ま、いいんじゃねえか。
Oh, I see. Well, now's a good time as any. Sakaki smirked.
今日の対戦相手はすごいぞ。体重100キロ超えの大男でな。
We've got a real powerhouse for him to fight tonight. Huge 300-pound guy.
10連勝中だ。だから今日は観客の期待がいつもより大きいぞ。
Oh, shit. He's won 10 fights in a row, so tonight's audience is very excited. I dragged Rei's father over to the sofa where Sasaki sat.
私はどうすれば。
Excuse me.
But what should I be doing?
もうすぐ始まる。黙って見てろ。
About to start. Now shut up and watch.
はい。
Yes, sir.
He slumped his shoulders. A few minutes later, the arena lights went down. As the eager, excited cheers of the crowd filled the stadium, two men walked up to the stage. Oh, fuck. He's huge. One was the giant brawny man Sakaki had described. He looked like he was 10 feet tall. Oh shit, look at Rei. He's like, oh my god. Yeah. On the other side stood Rei, and while he was by no means petite, he looked like a child in comparison. Two men walked to the center of the stage and sized each other up. Oh shit. The widescreen monitor displayed their names and faces, and then the countdown began. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. The two men dropped into their fighting stances and began to shift around. Rei was the first to make a move, swinging a right hook at his opponent's face. It connected, yet the other man merely sneered. Then he raised his own massive fist.
Kanena.
I don't know what voice to give him. That's not gonna work. Or no, I'll make him text it. That's not gonna work. Shit. Big guy was faster than he looked. Rei tried to dodge, but ultimately took a hit to the skull. He staggered a few steps and then regained his balance and looked up. A red line ran down his forehead. He wiped it away with the back of his hand, then charged at the other guy. Shit. Fuck. He unleashed a series of punches at his opponent's torso. Thank God we have, like, insurance, because this ain't looking good for Rei. They all connected, but the man's bulky body seemed to absorb all damage. When Rei stopped attacking, the other man laughed and began his counterattack. Crossing his arms over his head, Rei adopted a defensive stance. With every punch to his arms or torso, he slid back an inch. Now then. Rei took punch after punch until finally he fell to one knee. What, you done already? Staggering, he straightened up and glared at the other guy. Think again, asshole! Roaring fiercely, he charged forward and crouched down. Then he attempted to jump up and kick the other guy in the neck. Whoa! His opponent dodged, but Ray seemed to have expected that. As his leg swung through empty air, he used the momentum to shift into a roundhouse kick. Oh. His foot connected with the big guy's neck. But the other guy just grabbed his leg and flung him. Shit. Ray hit the floor hard and rolled away. You're not that tough. Man walked over to where Ray lay and stomped hard on his stomach. Come on, come on! He stomped again and again, making Ray grunt and flare. How will this play out? When he finally stopped, Ray rolled over and curled into a ball. A torrent of blood and vomit left his mouth. Shit. As the crowd screamed, the other man set his foot on Ray's head and slowly put his weight on it. Come on, what's wrong? Get up. At this rate, Ray was going to lose. Everyone watching was convinced of it. I could feel it in the air and I could see it in their smoke. Is Toa gonna do that thing like, Ray, good luck? As for Ray's smoke, it was thin as morning mist. A stiff breeze could snuff it out. Truth be told, I'd noticed something off about his smoke ever since the match started. Despite his confidence that he was going to win, the smoke had indicated something else entirely. And now my suspicions were confirmed. At this rate. Just then, a commotion rose up in one small section of the bleachers. I looked over, and nothing could have prepared me for what I saw next. Go, Honami, and Arta had broken past the security guards and were running down the aisle. I could see Taku just behind them. Aww, the homies. What the? The group pushed their way through the spectators all the way to the chain link fence at the front. Yeah, it's the protagonist moment where all his friends come and are like, believe in the power of friendship. Come on, you got this. You can do this. Oh my god. Holy shit. Holy shit. No, I'm gonna save. I love this shit. Oh my god, you got this. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. What are you doing, Ray? You have to try harder. Ray!
なんで倒れてるのよ負けんじゃないわよレイ
Don't you just lie on the floor! I won't let you lose this, Ray!
レイ起きて頑張って
Ray! Get up! Keep trying!
レイおいおい先生はともかくあんなのまで入れていいとは言ってねえぞ
Oh, for crying out loud. I said the dog could come, but you never told me the rest of them. Looked at me scowling. The security guards attempted to peel the four intruders off the fence, but they put up a fight.
ちょっとやめてよ触らないでレイ早く立って
Hey, stop! Don't touch me! Ray! Get it on your feet!
私たちあんたを待ってるんだからね
We're waiting for you! You hear me?
レイが負けるわけないんだから
Not gonna lose. Hold on.
レイ勝つんだろ
Oh my god, Toa, please fucking say something. I'm going crazy. You said you're gonna win this, Ray! It wasn't clear whether Ray could actually hear them. But he reached up and pushed the other guy's foot off his head. Oh. Then he slowly rose to his feet and wiped the blood from his mouth. Yeah! Breathing heavily, he glared at his opponent. Just then, a sudden impulse struck me and I shouted.
Rei, yare!
Oh. Do it, Ray! Oh. Everyone believes in you, Ray. Oh my god. Instantly, his smoke turned bright red, almost like it was on fire. At this moment, holy come on. With a roar, he charged at his opponent. At first, the other man endured Ray's attacks with ease, but partway through, his expression shifted. Yeah. As he continued to scream, Ray pummeled the other man with a flurry of punches. Overwhelmed by Ray's onslaught, the man began to inch backwards.
You can do it.
Ray's father mumbled beside me, his eyes transfixed on his son's life or death struggle.
Rei, ganbare! Makeru na!
Ray, keep fighting. Don't let him beat you.
俺が悪かったんだ。だからこんな死ぬんじゃない。レイ！
Aw, this is so anime.
I did this. It's all my fault. Please, don't. Not like this. Ray!
He choked the words out at the top of his lungs. Blood dripped from his mouth as Ray continued his barrage. He looks nuts. When his opponent finally lost his balance, Ray flung out another roundhouse kick aimed squarely at his face. It slammed into the side of his head, and with a grunt, he fell flat on his back. The stadium rumbled from the impact, and then all was quiet. Everyone was watching, waiting to see whether the big man was getting back up. But he lay there, perfectly still. The giant overhead monitors displayed Ray's face with the text, "Winner!" Instantly, the crowd exploded in cheers and whistles. Ray stared at the floor, swaying from side to side like he was about to pass out.
勝っちまったな。
Well, I'll be damned. With an exaggerated sigh, Sakaki rose to his feet and walked to the door. Ray's father remained frozen, staring wordlessly at his son. His expression was painted with post-grief fatigue.
やったわレイ
You did it! Ray!
レイ
Ray!
Junko Honomi cheered as the security guards arrested them. As for Arata and Taku, they were both too stunned to put up a fight, so they were led away. Ray looked up at the spot where the four of them were standing. Then his gaze shifted over to me. I looked back at him without a word. We held eye contact for a moment, then his bloody lips curled into a tiny smile. Oh, anime moment. Ray really does feel like the protagonist of this route, to be honest. It really revolves around him. After winning his money match, Ray passed out in the waiting room and was taken to the clinic. Well, then again, the first half of this whole route, I would say Toa was the main character, but Ray really feels like the main character at this moment. Well, at this part of the story, really. Oop. Thankfully, I only cut out when I was monologuing about Ray being an epic protag, but yeah. After that, he slept in the medical ward for close to 24 hours straight. He had a cracked rib, his entire body was badly bruised, but he was in stable condition. Holy shit. After the match, we learned that the Takasato Gumi had disposed of the losing competitor. Fuck. When Ray awoke, I was working on the first floor, but Arimura called me upstairs to the medical ward. There I found Taku standing at Ray's bedside. Yeah. When Ray spotted me, he slowly looked over.
とは
前にもこんなことがあったな。
Deja vu, huh? Deja vu. Do, 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 do.
いつ
What?
桐原の時。
Remember the thing with Kirihara?
ああ
Smiled. With a sigh of relief, Taku smiled and folded his arms.
体力の消耗が激しいが、ゆっくり休めば元気になるだろう。本当に心配させやがって。
He's extremely fatigued, but with enough rest, he'll recover in no time. Quit scaring us like this, damn it.
ごめんありがとうタク
Sorry, Taku. Thank you. Man, he looks really rough.
今はとにかくしっかり体を休めるんだ。いいな。
Agreed. For now, I want you getting lots of bed rest. Hear me?
うん
Right.
それじゃ、俺は診察に戻る。有村君、少しだけトアの代わりに受付に入ってもらっていいか。
Alright, I gotta get back to my appointments. Arimura-kun, could you come cover the front desk for Toa for a little bit?
わかりました。
Understood.
いろいろと積もる話もあるだろうしな。とは。
Papa Taku's like, oh, I know what's going on. I imagine you two have a lot to talk about, right, Toa? He looked at me, I shrugged.
ま、ほどほどにな。
Well, don't take too long now.
ああ
Got it. And so Taku and Arimura left the medical ward. Door closed. After the door closed behind them, I looked back at Ray. Ray smiled awkwardly and looked up at the ceiling.
今ちょっと頭がうまく回らないから慣れてる言葉遣いで喋っちゃうけどいい
I can't really think straight, so I'm probably gonna start talking all girly again. Is that cool? After all these years, his feminine cadence probably came second nature to him. I nodded. Only Ray would ask my permission for something this minor.
気にするな。好きにしろよ。
Don't worry about it. Just talk.
そっか。ありがとう。今回の試合でね、私、勝つ気ではいたけど、死ぬかもしれないって思ってたの。
Oh, thanks. During the last match, I was really trying to win, but I kept thinking I might die.
死んだら、トワにもみんなにも会えなくなっちゃうからダメなんだけど。相当強い相手だったし、もしかしたら無理なんじゃないかって。
I didn't want to die since I wouldn't be able to see you or my friends anymore. The guy was tough, so I thought maybe I just can't do it.
だから全力で戦った。勝つために。でもやっぱり相手がすごく強くて、辛くて苦しくて、途中でダメかなって思ったの。
So in
こ
order
の
to
まま負けるのかなって。
oops. So in order to win, I thought with everything I had, but he was just so tough. I was struggling so much. And at one point, I started to give up. Started thinking I might lose.
でも声が聞こえたのよ。必死で私を応援してくれる声が。そうしたら焦りでいっぱいだった頭の中が少しだけ冷静になって。
But then I heard voices, and those voices were cheering me on. That was when the panic attack started to recede.
それでね、もう少し頑張れるって思ってたら、本当に不思議なんだけど、ほんの一瞬時間が止まったみたいに周りの音が聞こえなくなって、トワの声だけが聞こえたの。
And when I decided to stick out just a little bit longer, you know, it's weird. But for a second there, it was like time itself stopped just so I could hear your voice.
レイって私を呼ぶ声。ああ、みんなが、トワが今私を見てくれてるんだって思ったら、絶対に負けられないって思って。
Fucking power of anime. You were calling my name, and when I realized all of you were up there watching me, I just didn't want to let you down.
そしたらね、ものすごい力が湧いてきて、それで勝てたのよ。あの瞬間、不思議だったな。
Then, all my strength came rushing back, and I won. All thanks to that one bizarre moment. He closed his eyes like he was reliving it in his head.
あの時、名前を呼んでくれた。
ああ、
You really did call my name, right? Yeah. He opened his eyes and beamed at me.
ありがとう。みんなにもお礼を言わなきゃね。
Thank you. I'd better thank the others too.
そうだな。
Good idea. I looked at him quietly for a moment.
今回の試合、お前の父親も見てた。
You know, your dad was watching that match too.
そうだったの。
No, I didn't know that. He muttered in an emotionless voice, then looked up at the ceiling.
最後の方は、お前に声をかけてた。
By the end, he was cheering you on.
全然聞こえなかった。なんて言ってたの？
I couldn't hear him at all. What did he say?
死ぬなって。
Then, please don't die. Ray stared at the ceiling in silence for a moment.
そう。
I see. His voice was flat, but from what I could tell, it wasn't steady. His smoke was calm too.
とは
Guess for the first time ever, he's gotten like acknowledgement from his father. He looked over at me, his eyes shimmering.
私の絵描いてくれる？
You paint me?
ああ、
Yeah.
よかった。
Awesome. He smiled, relieved.
完成楽しみにしてる。トアの絵大好きだから。
I'm super looking forward to it when it's finished. You know, I love your art.
俺が描いてる間に復活しろよ。
Oh, you better rest up while I'm painting it.
うん。
Right. I reached out and lightly pinched his nose.
もう一つの約束もな。
Thanks. After that, we'll work on that other promise. When he caught my drift, he blushed bright red and nodded happily. Right. All this time, you always saw me for who I was. You accepted me, warts and all. It was that selfless gesture that truly healed me. Thank you so much. I think that was Ray's internal monologue. TBH. After that, I spent the next month straight painting Ray in my room. His euphoric episodes, his death matches, and money matches. I hope it's more than one painting, that'd be cool. It's probably one. I condensed every side of Ray I'd ever seen into the paint on the canvas. I believe, Toa paints abstract art. Like, it's pretty cool though. Slow damage. Saku was the one who told Ray about the bet I'd won that resulted in Sakaki canceling the rest of the Izumi family's debt. I was in the middle of painting at that time, so I got a message from Ray thanking me. As soon as I finished the painting, I got in touch with him and he rushed over. Bean. I was expecting more red. More red and yellow, TBH. This is probably the sort of painting that looks way better in person. It looks like it has a lot of texture and layers. Like a flat 2D version probably doesn't do it justice. Yeah. As soon as I finished the painting, I got in touch with him and he rushed over.
トア
I looked over my shoulder at him and he ran over to me, tears in his eyes.
借金返済の話 メッセージもしたけど、本当にありがとう。
About the debt. I know I already messaged you, but thank you so much.
ああ、
No problem.
あた、俺のために勝負してくれたの？
Did you like, did you do it for me?
向こうが誘ってきたからな。それに乗っただけだ。
He suggested it, so I took him up on it. That's all. As I mumbled, exhausted from all the painting, Ray's expression crumbled on the verge of tears.
ありがとう。とは。ありがとう。
Yutoa, thank you. He wiped his eyes and smiled.
さあ、ヘロヘロのトアのために何か買ってこなくちゃね。
Apologies. My sister was asking if I ate the last piece of cake. No, let's get you something to eat before you starve to death.
酒とタバコ。
Booze?
それはダメ。
Not on your life. He started to head for the door, then stopped and turned back.
絵はもったいないから後でゆっくり見るね。すっごく楽しみ。
I'll look at your art a little later, when I have time. I'm really looking forward to it.
ああ、
Cool. I nodded slightly. He beamed and left the room. With the debt repaid, Ray was freed from the Takasato Gumi's clutches. Once the injuries he sustained during the money match had healed, he gradually returned to his jobs at Roost and the clinic. Then one afternoon, Ray's father turned out of the blue, asking to see his son. Ray was working at the clinic that day, and when he found out his dad was here, he looked conflicted. Normally, he would have refused to meet with him without a second thought, but that day, he reluctantly agreed. We invited his dad into the staff room, where I served as the mediator. His dad bowed deeply to him and explained that when he witnessed his own son fighting tooth and nail to survive, it opened his eyes. He claimed to have seen the errors of his ways and turned over a new leaf. Oh, that's great. Thanks, Toa. Meanwhile, Ray stared at the floor without saying a word. Maybe in the future, maybe 5 or 10 years, maybe they could, try to develop a relationship. It'll take time, though, but I don't know. I can't tell if Ray's father's a psychopath, though. It's really hard to tell. He has really little levels of compassion. I don't know, man. After everything his father had said and done, no one expected him to magically change his tune. I certainly didn't. I had a feeling this new leaf wouldn't last too long. Yeah. But after a long silence, Ray finally looked up and said, "Alright." He remained silent for the rest of the conversation, then his dad told him he'd be in touch again and left the clinic. Afterwards, when I asked Ray how he felt, he told me he wasn't sure. He said he hadn't forgiven his father and wasn't eager to see him again. But I don't hate him with a passion anymore, he told me quietly. Yeah, he's pretty scummy, so I don't really know how much better he could get. There, Ray slowly began to change. His gender expression gradually became more masculine over time. He still took part in death matches, but these days he no longer seemed reckless to the point of suicidal. Now he fought his battles with confidence rather than desperation. Then one day, he looked at me in the eyes and told me he had a favor to ask. Apparently there was something he really wanted the two of us to do together. And when he told me what that something was, I agreed. Which brings us to today. Whoa! Are we on vacation? Wait, is this England? Probably not, right? What the outfit? Water bottle in hand, I leaned against the motorcycle parked on the side of the road. The ocean stretched before me, shining bright blue. The sky was clear, and I could see its color fading faintly from all the way into the horizon. It was early summer now, and the weather was getting hotter, but the salty sea breeze felt nice. Smiling, I took a sip of water, then lowered the zipper on my full-body motorcycle suit. As it turned out, Ray wanted the two of us to go on a trip together. Yay! Part of it was purely for the fun of traveling, but he also wanted to meet with other body artists around the world. Oh, nice. In particular, there was a lot of body artist events held outside Japan, and he wanted to deepen his comprehension of the field. But he wanted to take his time touring our home country first, so he decided to start with a motorcycle road trip. So, we were on the mainland, at a beach famed for its beauty. At the moment, Ray was off asking the locals about the best restaurants in the area. According to him, asking around was a faster way to find out about hidden gems compared to searching online. Probably true.
Toa, omatase.
Sorry for the wait, Toa. I actually hate this hairdo, but in the there's like a drama CD, like post-plot drama CD. He like grows it to like eyebrow level. Like it's like kind of similar to Toa's hairdo. It looks much better. But I imagine like this haircut was like symbolic or something, like starting anew, becoming more masculine. But yeah. Alright. His other hairdo's better. Yeah. He crossed the street and ran up next to me. Oh, he took out his pink, like earring. He was wearing a color variant of the same motorcycle suit. Less fur. But then again, it's summer, right? He was the one who bought them for us. I tried to explain that I didn't need anything fancy since I wouldn't be driving, but he insisted. At first glance, the suits looked tight and restrictive, but when I put it on, I found it surprisingly easy to move in. He told me he custom ordered them.
いい店は教えてもらえたか?
Did they tell you any good restaurants?
海鮮が美味しい店があるんだって。この先をもう少し走ると看板が出てるって。
Yup. Apparently there's a really great seafood restaurant. The sign for it should be just up the road from here.
そうか。
Cool.
ああ、腹減った。
Ah, I'm so hungry. Shouting up at the sky, he ran a hand through his much shorter hair.
ならとっとと行くぞ。
Then, let's get going already.
でも待って。もうちょっと海を見てからにする。
Hang on a sec. I want to look at the ocean a little more.
腹減ってんだろ。
I thought you said you were hungry.
少しくらい我慢できるって。
I can wait a little. Laughing, he turned his back to the sea. It was still early in the season, and there weren't many visitors at the beach. Just the occasional jogger or dog walker here and there. White waves spread on the ocean's blue surface, reflecting the blinding sunlight. Ray gazed out at the peaceful scenery, then reached a hand in my direction.
なんだよ。
What?
水ちょうだい。
Give me some water. I handed him the water bottle. He uncapped it and chugged it down. Exhaling, he returned it to me.
とは
Toa. At the sound of my name, I looked over. He smiled.
楽しいね。
This is a lot of fun.
急になんだ。
Where'd that come from?
だってこんな風にトアと旅行できるなんて夢にも思わなくて。
Well, I just never dreamed I'd get to go on a road trip with you. As he spoke, his gaze shifted back to the deep blue sea.
ずっとたくさん夢にも思わなかったことが連続して起きてる。だから俺今すっごく幸せだなって思って。
So many incredible things had happened one after another. I'm just really happy.
そうか。
Gotcha.
もう嫌だって思って死にたくなったり、何もかも放り出してしまいたいって何度も思ったけど、
Countless times in the past, I've wanted to throw it all away and end my life.
そうしなかったから今こうしてるんだって実感してる。
But I didn't. And now it actually feels like the right choice.
本当に辛くて死にたかった時はさ、こんな未来があるなんて想像もできなかったし。
Back when I was suicidal, I never imagined this was waiting for me in the future.
自分が歩いていく先に何が起きてどうなるのかなんて誰にもわからない。
I mean, nobody knows what's just around the corner.
いろんな選択をしてきっといっぱい間違えてもいて、それでも生きていくしかなくて。
Every day we make is all sorts of choices, some of which are bound to be wrong, but we have to live with those choices.
過去に起きた嫌なことに対してそういうこともあったから良かったなんて結果論は言いたくないし、みじんも思わないけど。
I refuse to pretend I'm glad those bad things happened to me in order to get me this far. I'm not going to look at it like that.
少なくとも死ななくてよかったかな。
At the very least, I'm glad I didn't kill myself, I guess.
俺がこうしてここにいられるのは生きているからこそだから。
After all, I wouldn't be standing here otherwise.
そうだな。
Yeah. Ray's the protagonist, not Toa, bro. As I gazed up at the sky, Ray looked over at me, his eyes brimming with curiosity.
トワはどう思ってる？
What about you? How do you feel? I thought for a moment, then looked back at him.
俺は別に過去がどうとか思ったことはない。けど。
I don't really give a shit about whatever happened in my past, but
新小海の路地裏で泥酔して倒れてるようなやつがこんな青空の下で海を眺めてるってのは俺も予想してなかったな。
I admit, I never imagined a filthy back alley drunk like me would ever get to spend a day looking out at the ocean. At this, he grinned ear to ear. It's over, bros. Then he planted a quick kiss on my cheek. I shot him a sidelong glance and found him beaming happily.
これからもっともっと幸せになろうね。
Let's forget about the past and enjoy our happy future together. Oh shit, am I gonna get copyrighted? Shit. Sorry, we must sit in silence. It's go bad! Whoa! But yeah, I'll do the bad end tomorrow and see what happens when you lose in the casino. I'll do the casino thing first and then get the bad in. It's like I want to see what favor Sakaki wanted that like Toa to do. Yeah. I don't know if there's anything at the end. I'll just sit here. Yeah, that was a good route. Good route. Good route. Good route. Yesterday I just marathon through it. Like I usually go for 2-3 hours because like reading longer than that really is heavy on my throat. But I was just like so invested. I was just like, okay, when this night ends, I'll end it. The night never fucking ended. Like it kept on going. It was like just kept going, man. It just kept fucking going till like 5 fucking a.m. Like not my time, in the time of the game, but I kind of felt like similarly to like what was happening in game. Like you know those nights where like a lot's happening and you end up staying up really late in the night, like yeah, like you feel kind of tired, but at the same time like there's a lot of things happening, so it kind of keeps you awake and you don't really feel it that much. Kind of felt a little bit of that yesterday, but I've definitely had those moments in the past, like, you know, like being at the hospital at 3 a.m. because like my coworkers in the hospital, I'm like, shit. That sort of shit. But yeah. Next week I'll start Taku's route because like I need to make a thumbnail for it. I already have an idea of what it'll be, but I'm lazy, so like, well. But man, it's really a good like feeling. Like the first ending is a Goat Bed song. Like Goat Bed makes me feel so nostalgic. Like when I think of Nitro plus Chiral, I always think of Goat Bed, but I really don't think Goat Bed was the main singers for the songs in this game, to be honest. I think Goat Bed sang much more for like Dramatical Murder, and I would say when I think of the music that suits the game, I think Go Bed suits Dramatical Murder more, but when I think of Nitro Plus... No, when I think of Slow Damage, I think more so of Arca? I don't know if I'm saying it right. They sing like 2 of the ends. Like, I know they sing like... What's his face? He's like one of the 4 roots. He's like the one of tattoos, the mullet. Yeah, no one probably knows what I'm talking about. He hasn't showed up in the game yet. Like, he was briefly mentioned once. He's like Toa's ex. But yeah, in his ending, like, a really good song plays.
Okay, Jasper.
That it. Come on. Yay! Oh, bonus content! Yeah! Music? Fuck yeah. Tips? View past inspirations. View the codex? What do you mean by codex? Oh, who I know so far. Oh, yeah. There'll be more because, like, the 2 other love interests are actually, we haven't met them yet. Yeah, we haven't met him yet. Palette. View past inspirations. Ikuina. Really cool. Oh shit, I missed one here. Fuck. That's weird. I didn't think I could miss some. That's really... Wow. Why? Oh, probably one's from a bad end or something. Shit. I could redo this one, because this one's in the main route, but... God, I'm such a completionist. I don't know. Jeez! Oh shit, there's gonna be sex. Oh wait, there's none here. Phew. I'm gonna go back, because there might be something naughty. Soundtrack! Oh yeah, oh yeah. Where's the poker one? Oh, and then it's just the main song. That's like so great.
Okay, please let me go back.
Oh, here. Replay special scenes, probably segs. Yeah, it's segs. Is it? Yep. It's the seg scenes. Oh shit, can I show that on YouTube? That's really cool though. I love the art direction in this game. It's so cool. Let me out, let me out, let me out. But yeah, the game's like, yeah, you horn dog, we know you want to see this. You frickin' horn dog. I want to change the song. Like, I want the casino song as my main. Oh, no. Okay, where's the casino song? I really like that song. I want it to be... That's a seg song. Yeah. Like, I want to find the casino song and then just end there. This is a seg song. You know what? Good song. This is a good song. Yeah, this is the casino song. Yep. I'll end it there. Ciao for now.